think we have a really great segue here to this question of the new Palme d'Or Cannes winner, called Blue is the Warmest Color, the hottest lesbian film supposedly of right now. What do you think?
What do I think? Well, if I'd been at Cannes, I could tell you. They forgot to send me to Cannes this year, my mythical employers.
Right.
But I've certainly been following the coverage as much as anyone. I'm very fascinated by the idea of this hot lesbian film made by a Tunisian-born French male director who's now in his 50s and is one of the most successful directors in France right now, Keshish. Based on a graphic novel by a woman graphic novelist who I think is also a lesbian, who has denounced
she's for sure
the
a
film.
lesbian.
She's denounced the film as heteronormative porn. The film's also been denounced as exploitative by Manohla Dargis in the New York Times. However, almost every other critic, and certainly all the men, have been praising it. And what to think? Well, you know, I am curious to see it. I understand it has a 20-minute sex scene. That's something new for us, for the girls. There's always been this anxiety in the lesbian community about any representations of women explicitly having sex because of the tradition of pornography and the male fascination with seeing lesbians have sex, with the idea that you're about to jump into bed and join them. Not you, the mythical heteronormative man.
And not you.
And not me, alas. But that anxiety has never gone away. In fact, one of the things that I'm showing as I go out with the book with clip shows is a set of selections from the 1992 panel that I put together and moderated at Sundance, January 1992. It was called Barbed Wire Kisses. It had the 18-year-old Sadie Benning, wunderkind extraordinaire on it. It had Derek Jarman 2 years before he died. It had Todd Haynes looking like he was out of high school. It had my old editor Lisa Kennedy, and one of the things we talked about was this question of what's an acceptable representation and who gets to make a queer film. Well, now it's 2013. Ang Lee has already made Brokeback Mountain. In general, people did not object to having a heterosexual married man and world-class filmmaker make a film about two men in love. But the question of who represents lesbians is still touchy.